Have you ever felt like your Facebook ads were burning through your budget without any real results? What if I told you there's a way to set up your campaigns like a pro to see real results? So in today's video, I'm going to show you the behind the scenes of a fresh new ad account and a brand new campaign that I just launched just yesterday, how I set it up, why I'm setting up the way I'm setting it up. Today, I'm breaking down how I set up a fresh new campaign on a brand new ad account for a brand new offer, and why I set it up the way I did, and the strategies behind how to optimize this campaign. Forget the guesswork or wasting money on ads that don't convert. Stick around for this video and I'll show you step by step how I set up a brand new campaign so you can too. Cool, so we are in the ad account right now. This is a fresh new ad account where we just launched some new campaigns. And you can see here, I'll show you the structure, how I set it up, and the strategy behind this. So we are targeting plumbers for these ads, and I have a more broad ad set targeting plumbers, and then a more targeted ad set targeting plumbers. And here the daily budget's pretty low. We're gonna increase this pretty soon, but this is just something we wanted to do to test. And you can see here, we got a lead. We just launched this like a day ago, like literally yesterday. And then if we click on this one, I'll show you the differences. So if we click on this more broad approach. So for this one, you see here with the ABO, we're generating leads to a lead form. It's a cold campaign to a cold audience. It's broad and we're targeting plumbers. So this is just the naming convention I like to use to make it super clear and clean. Not doing dynamic creative. In the beginning, I like to have more control, so we won't do dynamic creative now. We will do it later in the optimization phase. We're targeting all of US. Minimum age, I changed to 25. And then here in Advantage Plus audience, I'm doing 30 to 60-year-olds, all genders, and people who are interested in plumbing or who have a job title as a plumber. So it's pretty broad. And then the other thing I'm doing is I'm not doing Advantage Plus placements. Just from looking at all the data from across different campaigns, generally what we find that works the best is going from Facebook, Instagram, manual placements, and I'll do the Facebook and Instagram feeds, stories, and reels. And then I'll uncheck all of these. Usually that's what we found that works the best for the initial testing phase. So then now when we go here, this is just a video. Here's the ad. What I like to do in the beginning is do the call out. So attention plumbing companies. And at this point, if they're a plumber or a plumbing company, it's gonna grab their attention. So here's the video. It's very eye-catching. So in the beginning, it's the hook.
Plumbers making over a mil that want to scale.
Plumbers making over a mil that want to scale. And then that's the hook. And we filmed that part separately. We've actually filmed like 5 or 6 different hooks to see which one catches the most attention. Welcome into your business and it starts. And then this is the body. It's what we offer. And then at the end, it's just, and what we did in this specific ad is we added some props, right? You can see the Mario and Luigi hat, the wrench, and then at the end, it's a call to action. So you see that we filmed all 3 sections in different locations. So the hook, body, and call to action.
Click the link below if you're ready to scale your plumbing business.
Click the link below if you're ready to scale your plumbing business. So it's a call to action. We added some more props with the money gun. So this is just to make it more enticing and for people to watch. So here's some ad copy, another ad copy. So we'll test to see which ad copy does the best here. And then the headlines. For the enhancements, I generally don't like to do the visual touch-ups. I feel like this kind of messes with the actual video or the image too much. I'll do the text improvements, keep the relevant comments, enhance CTA, that's all fine. And I'll leave those as saved. And then here, you'll notice that this is an LF for lead form. So that's how we do our naming convention. LF for lead form, LP for landing page. Here, what we're doing is we're doing a lead form to an instant form, right? And we want to make sure the CRM events, website events, offline events are set up. And I like to set up the URL parameters here. So one thing that we noticed right off the bat is we got a new lead. I called within 5 minutes. So whenever you get a new lead, you want to call within 5 minutes to get the best results. This is a Sunday. I called, the lead came in like at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. I called them right away. Hey, how's it going? I got your inquiry from Facebook. What made you interested in our services from the ad? Like what caught your attention from the ad? And then they start talking about, oh yeah, I saw your ad. I saw that you use AI or this and that. Like, okay, cool. One thing we found out was that this guy was a solo plumber. So it was him. He didn't have employees. He wanted marketing so he could get more technicians to scale his business. So that is typically not the type of client we would want. We would want a business that's more established. So then at this point, we'll ask, how long has your plumbing business been operating? We also asked for their website. They answered, I don't have a website. That's a red flag that they're not an established plumbing company. And what is your biggest marketing challenge? They didn't really answer that. So then at this point, what I might do is I'll add an additional qualifying question. So how long has your plumbing business been operating? Because this person has been doing plumbing for 10 years, but they're not really established, no website, no employees, no marketing budget. How long has your plumbing business been operating? I'm going to add an additional question on how many employees or how many technicians does your plumbing company have? And by adding more qualifying questions, we can disqualify any leads that, aren't really fit for our offer or for our service. And what we can even do, we can make this form conditional form. So if they answered it's only one employee, it's just me, we can disqualify them. Or even if they answered I've been doing business for less than a year, we can disqualify them because we want to target more established plumbing companies. So this is just an example here, and I'm just going to publish that here, and then I'll show you the next one. So at this stage, what we're doing is we're really just testing audiences. So this is just a simple example of we can do that, but you can see here, this was the more broad one. But if we look at this one here, if we scroll down, it's the same, pretty much the same setup, but we have more interest. So not only are we targeting plumbing or plumbing HVAC, we're also targeting CEOs, co-founders, and COOs, plumbing contractors, master plumbers, small businesses, people interested in small businesses or small medium enterprises, small business owners. So we have a lot more interests. So we added more detailed targeting in this group. And what we're really trying to do here is figure out which of these groups or interests is going to perform the best. And then so far, it looks like the targeted one actually got us a plumber, but it's not our ideal plumber. So at this point now, it's time to make some changes. And this is a setup where essentially, once we figure out which groups to target, that same video that we have 5-6 different variations of it. We're going to test the 5-6 different variations. Not only do we have vertical, we also have horizontal. So with the horizontal videos, what we like to do is add a headline at the top and then a call to action at the bottom. And we like to test both vertical and horizontal to see which one's going to do the best. So then at that point, we're in the creative testing phase. So alongside that video, we'll also test some graphics. And not only that, we'll also start setting up some retargeting ads alongside some of these ad sets here. And the last thing is, let me just rename this really quick. This should be ad set. And if you're curious on, why we set up the naming convention this way, feel free to comment down below and I'll give you a structure on how we set this up so it's super clear on the naming convention. And then the last thing I want to mention is, so right now we set up the campaign as a lead form campaign. The thing about lead form campaigns is that it makes it super easy for someone to fill out the form on Facebook and Instagram, put their information and just, see what happens. Like these people are, just testing it out to get some more info to see if they're actually interested. What we want to graduate to from a lead form is to a VSL. And I'll show you in the next section of this video how we set that up. Cool. So what we want to do is graduate from a lead form to a VSL, a video sales letter. And what this is going to do, it's going to help us get more qualified and quality leads, because not only are we adding more friction from sending them from Instagram and Facebook to another website, but we're also creating a video that's going to detail step by step how we deliver our services and what our offer entails. So you can see here, we would send them to a website like this, where it's super clear on who this is for plumbing businesses looking to use AI. And then in the headline, you're talking about, what your offer really is. Want us to help you install a simple, streamlined content marketing system so you can raise your prices, close more deals, close more dream clients, increase profits, and become an industry leader. Watch the video below to discover how our AI lead flow marketing system, powered by AI-driven targeting and precision ads on Facebook, Google, and more, bring you quality leads that convert into real customers fast, even in today's tough market. So the next step is here, what we would do is we would film a 5 to 10 minute VSL video sales letter, where we're really showcasing what we're going to offer to these plumbers. So this is an example of how we can go from quickly launching an ad, setting up a lead form, setting that up with Go High Level, to then graduating from the lead form to a VSL. You can even test both, have a campaign for lead forms, have another campaign for the VSL landing page, and test to see which one's going to provide the best results. And on that note, don't only get obsessed with, cost per lead, because your cost per lead on a lead form is going to be lower than a cost per lead for a VSL generally, but really look at which one is bringing more qualified leads and which of these leads are actually converting. So that is how you set this up. And then from here, what we would do is we would have a call to action. So after they watch this video, they can book a call to meet with our team. So there's different ways to set this up, but I'll have another video, going over the different styles of VSLs, how to set it up and all of that. But that is an example of how we can set up a Facebook ad campaign to help you generate leads. And you can see from this small example where we've spent $4. I think we launched this yesterday. So look at this, $7, and we've gotten one lead. So like $10, we got in one lead. So cost per lead is around maybe, $8 to $10. So you can see how we're able to quickly get Facebook ad campaigns launched so that we can generate consistent leads. And this is just a starting point. From here, we have other things we're going to test, optimize to really get the best result for this offer and for this campaign. So if you like this video where I showed the behind the scenes on how we set up some of these campaigns, some of these sales funnels, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and stick around for more.